What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Not These Two Podcast. I'm your host, Jazz,
I'm your host, Liz.
and we are so happy to see you guys, and we're excited to film this awesome video for you. Do you want to tell them what today's topic is?
We are deep diving into spooky stories and conspiracy theories.
Woo!
One of my favorite topics ever.
Yes. Cannot wait to unravel some of the crazy theories that are out there.
Yeah.
I have a quick story time for you guys before we jump into our conversation. So my mom almost blinded herself today, and I'll tell you why. So I don't know if you guys are familiar. Liz will put up a little description of what they are, but we have what's called cicada killers here in Indiana. They are a form of wasps. However, I did some research on them. They're solitary. They don't swarm you. They don't attack you like you think,
And I've never heard of them until today.
Yeah. And I researched them because they've been in my mom's front yard for I don't even know how long I can remember. But they get to be like 2 inches big. They're very, very intimidating. And long story short, there's some that burrow in the ground and they actually kill cicadas and bring them down into their underground burrows. Well, my mom has a chow chow and she's very protective over it. So apparently there were a couple that were flying around, and my mom's crazy ass self bought a can of bear spray for unrelated reasons. Because she takes the dog on a walk, and she ends up trying to spray these cicada killers with the bear spray. And what do you think happened? The wind blew it right back in her face.
And is it awful of me? And I know she went through that must have hurt very bad.
Oh my god!
But is it awful of me to wish I could have seen it happen?
If it wasn't my mom, I probably would have been dying laughing if I saw someone else do that. But she calls me this morning, hey, how you doing? Everything, because I'm still recovering from my surgery. And out of the blue, she's just like, yeah. She tells me the story I just told you guys, and she's like, my eyes are so red. I was coughing for an hour and a half. I almost blinded myself. So immediately I FaceTimed her. And her eyes were almost swollen shut, like she got 2 bee stings in the face.
Did you screenshot it?
I wish I would have. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious.
And I feel like such a terrible person. I want to see it, show me it.
Yeah.
Even your mom's just older and fragile, and we should not be laughing, but to anyone else, it's funny.
But yeah, I was just like, Mom, what are you doing with a can of bear spray spraying at wasps? And then I had to go into the whole, what they are. They're not going to hurt you. The males don't have stingers. They're the ones that will try and intimidate you and fly around you. The females are the ones who have stingers, and they're actually the ones who just get the cicadas and go underground. So that was my story of the day, you guys. Pray for my mom, and I hope she threw that can of bear spray away.
And when I was younger, I remember cicadas not being a yearly thing.
I know.
Or am I tripping?
A yearly thing?
Yeah, they were never, they didn't come every year.
I feel like...
Or am I crazy?
I think you're crazy, because out here in the Midwest, you may not realize, okay, I will agree with you because I don't see them very often, but I hear them.
Yeah, but now I do. Of course, you go outside, it's just buzzing, like a constant buzzing. But when I was younger, I remember hearing them for probably the first time I was at a water park. I don't remember how old I was, and it was just all this buzzing, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But I don't remember them being there every single summer until I got a little older. I'm like, I didn't know these things were yearly.
I think I'm going to speak for myself, obviously not everyone else, but I think I was just either it was just subconsciously hearing them without realizing it. Mm-hmm. It was just a normal sound that we hear, here in Indiana. But I will say that just a couple years ago is when I was first presented with the cicada killers, and then I realized, I was like, wait a second, maybe the cicada, like, what is it called? The cicada species.
I almost said community.
I almost said that too. The cicada species is like growing more and more, like stink bugs. Like last year, oh my fucking god, dude, stink bugs everywhere. I opened my window in my other apartment, not realizing there was a
Oh
crack
yeah.
this big. I had at least 50 fucking stink bugs in my room. I
Oh,
know
I
they're
believe
harmless.
it.
They're not gonna know.
Speaking of, I did not see it until the first time this year, flying ants. And you know, like my
Oh
garage
my
has so many of them,
god.
and they're not like
Dude.
they're not gnats. They're not like it's literally an ant with wings.
Those
And I
things
looked it
fucking
up, and
bite.
they're like a real thing. Yes, and they bite, motherfuckers.
They be tearing her ass up.
But I didn't know it was like a thing until this year.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, why the fuck does that ant have wings?
I want to say I probably knew it was a thing, but I never thought of it, you know? Because, like, there's just a lot of things that you encounter every day that you don't think about.
I don't know. Fuck them bitches. They be getting my ass.
They be getting her ass.
Also, I apologize for my coughing and my stuffiness. I am getting a little sick, but we will truck on.
Keep on trucking.
Persevere.
Those who have been with us the past few episodes, I'm going to give a little bit of an update about my surgery and recovery situation. I am going to be 3 weeks out this Wednesday.
It feels like you're doing really good.
Well, I can't walk.
She does have her little walker though. She be zooming on that bitch. She should not. She be zooming on it.
Okay, so
like F1 shit.
Okay, so I had my ACL reconstructed, my meniscus repaired, and a microfracture, which is basically where they drill holes. Where they drill holes into my bone, because when I fell out of the Bronco, I broke off pieces of cartilage that were floating in my knee, so they cleaned that out, and then they drilled holes in my bone to promote blood flow to hopefully get the cartilage to regrow. But they actually sent off my cells to a lab in California.
I was just about to bring that up. I think that's so interesting.
Yeah, so they took a piece of my cartilage. They actually are going to grow more cartilage from my cells in case down the line I actually need to get a second surgery, which, please Jesus, I don't, because that means another 6 weeks of non-weight bearing. So yeah, this isn't just a normal ACL reconstruction, one procedure. It was 3 procedures done in one. And this was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. But God's got me, my family's got me. So
I feel like you're healing pretty well though.
Yeah, and
But you are an op for not recording your stitches getting taken out.
Oh my god, so I had like is it 3 or 4? 4 holes where they went through like anthroscopically, and I cried at my physical therapy. They all were looking at me crazy. They're like, calm down, it's not that bad. But I've never gotten stitches taken out. I've never had any surgeries done. So I was crying like a little bitch. And then for the nerds out there, I had a quadricep autograft done, which basically means that they harvested a piece of my muscle, which is right here above your kneecap, called your quad, and they made that my new ACL. And they had what was called a running stitch, which is about this long, just looped through your skin, and they pulled that out. I gripped that table. I thought I levitated. But yeah, I mean, you can see, guys, you know, I'm doing the best I can. I'm just taking it as it goes. Each day it gets a little bit better. I cannot wait until I can walk without this freaking walker, though. Oh my god.
And I think this is the most yourself that you have been since getting the surgery.
I think putting on a full face helped me too, because you know, a lot of people think it's just a physical thing, but really, like, I've been watching a lot of TikToks and, you know, doing research about it. It really is a mental battle. It is.
Yeah.
Because you lose all sense of independency.
How to put those lashes on and that fake ass wig.
That is basically my almost 3-week post-op update. I'll keep you guys informed as our journey goes along. And pretty soon you're going to be seeing me doing jumping jacks, hopping in place, somersaults.
Girl, you even do that before.
I can do a damn jumping jack.
Well, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you do one in my entire life.
That's crazy.
I'm not even exaggerating.
So now she came at me about my wig, and now she's fat shaming me.
No, just don't be lying.
Who the fuck can't do a jumping jack?
I never said you couldn't do it. I said I've never seen you do one.
Anyway, let's get the fuck into what we're about to get into.
Yes, are you ready to
I'm
get
ready.
spooky?
Summerween in full effect, y'all. Chillin', killing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I should have worn a shirt like that.
But and it's Summerween, dude.
No, I fear
with a little pina colada pineapple.
I might have nightmares tonight, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Ooh.
How do you feel about the paranormal?
This is such a sensitive topic for me because, well, I mean, you're religious too, but yeah.
Like, where do you stand on a scale of like believer?
Okay. I mean, honestly, a 10, dude, but it depends. I have my own theories about the paranormal.
Okay.
But I'm definitely a 10. 1,000%.
Yeah. And so, like, what's your like theory on it?
So I come from a Christian household and a Christian background. I label myself as spiritual today because I think that, I mean, obviously religion is man-made, but I don't want to be associated with a certain, what's the word? Like, I don't want to be on a common denominator with other people because sometimes people who label themselves things get bad names.
Yeah.
So I do believe in the Word of God, the Bible, and
Amen.
Amen. I think that spirits aren't good. I don't think there are any good spirits. I think that all spirits roaming the earth are from He who shall not be named.
Mm-hmm. Not in this house.
Amen. Where's my holy oil? Just because from the research I've done, the things that my mom has encountered, which that's a whole other episode, a whole other story time. I truly believe that when your spirit is released, you either go to heaven or hell, and I think that there aren't spirits trapped here that are good. I don't think God would do that. I think that when God casted him down, he basically gave him ruling over the earth. That's why there's good and evil. That's why there's sin. And I believe that anything that tries to be like, oh, your Aunt Susie's trying to talk to you, or oh, it's a little girl. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, I think that they're all masks and facades of what evil really lurks behind it.
I think there is good and bad. Really? But I do believe in like lost and stuck souls and spirits. Okay. So I believe that the things, maybe like the good that we encounter, just like spirits or souls that don't know or like need help crossing over. Okay. But I do believe, I don't think they're all evil. I do believe in good.
Really? Mm-hmm. Wow. All right. So you have two people who almost believe the polar opposite.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you ever had any like encounters?
Woo! I'm sure I have. I don't know if I can think of any right this very second. I know of people who have, and I have had sleep paralysis before, which they say, can be like something scary like that.
Yeah. I think I experienced it for the first time not that long ago.
Really?
I was laying in bed and I was like awake and I was able to like move and stuff like that, but I couldn't like open my eyes and like wake up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it was scary because Tatum was there.
Yeah.
And I could hear him like move around the room and do stuff and
You're
stuff like that, but
lying.
I couldn't
Ooh, I
like
just got the chills,
wake
guys.
up to like check on him to see what he was doing because I was like stuck. Yeah.
Wow. They say like if you guys have ever experienced sleep paralysis, you know what the feeling is. So from my encounter, I've had multiple, and every single night I pray that this doesn't happen to me because it's the scariest thing I feel like I've ever encountered.
But have you ever been like dreaming and you know that you're dreaming, but like you can't, you're like, I don't want to be in this dream anymore, like just wake up, but like you can't wake up?
Yes, yes. Oh my god, there have been times where I'm so deep into sleep paralysis, I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming, but like when I was living at my mom's house,
Mm-hmm.
so this is a story, I guess. So I was living at my mom's house and I refuse to sleep on my back. Like, because they say, like, if you're straight on your back with your arms to your side, you're going to have, well, you're not guaranteed to have, but like that's
Yeah.
where sleep paralysis can get you.
And what's crazy, when that happened to me, I was on my side. Yeah, I
Really?
don't sleep on my, you know, I can't sleep on my back.
Yeah.
I was,
I was in my mom's house and I was sleeping in the basement, which automatically makes it much more spooky.
no, that basement is creepy as fuck.
Um,
And if
and
I didn't know, like you could just walk in your mom's house and just like feel like the good presence.
angels everywhere,
Yes.
pictures of Jesus everywhere,
But
Bibles in
that
every
basement
room.
be creeping me the fuck out.
It's just because it's unfinished and
Yeah.
it's dark and cold and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I was sleeping and I knew I was sleeping, but like I got up and crawled on hands and knees to my bathroom. Why? I have no fucking idea. Why would I crawl? I thought I was actually crawling on my hands and knees to my bathroom, which was at least 15 feet away.
And get the fuck away from me.
It was so fucking scary.
Was this when your bed was in like the main area or the
Yes,
bedroom?
in the main
Okay.
area. So like I converted the open space in my mom's basement to like my bedroom, and it was just like my bed, and then you have like this section where there's the bathroom, and then you have an actual bedroom
Mm-hmm.
behind it. I got out of bed and crawled on my hands and knees, but I remember like not being able to reach the bathroom. Like I just was like it would like reset.
What?
Yeah, like
Like, what do you mean?
like I would crawl hands and knees to the bathroom, but then as soon as I would reach the bathroom, it's like I'm back on my bed getting off to crawl to the bathroom. And I don't know if it was the same experience or a different, but I like at that point I knew I was experiencing paralysis. And I remember like kicking my legs. Like I think I was actually kicking my legs trying to wake myself up.
Mm-hmm.
I was kicking, or maybe I couldn't because technically you're
Yeah.
paralyzed. But I was kicking my legs, like moving my arms, like I remember screaming "Mom," but it came out like
That's like horror movie shit.
yeah, no,
That's
it was
terrifying.
terrifying. And then I think I
No, my
finally
heart
like
is like pumping right now.
I think I finally like jolted myself awake. And I don't remember what position I was in sleeping, but that was like one of the scariest moments of my entire life because it wasn't. I didn't feel like someone was like holding me down,
Yeah.
like strapped to the bed. I was like trying my hardest to like fight it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like throwing arms and legs everywhere, screaming, nothing coming out, and my eyes would not open. Terrifying.
No, that's scary.
Terrifying
Is
as
that the
fuck.
only time that ever happened to you?
No, there was another time I remember.
Say it.
So at my sister's house, where she used to live at,
Mm-hmm.
I was sleeping on her couch, and do you remember how like the downstairs was set up?
Yes.
It was in the main living room and totally pitch black, and all of the bedrooms are upstairs. So I am the only person on the bottom floor of the house. I don't think her house was creepy.
No.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't really anything about it that like stood out to me.
Yeah.
But I remember I was sleeping on my back, and like the way she had a leather couch, and like I kind of like sunk in a little bit to like where the crease is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember My eyes were actually open this time. My eyes were open. It was pitch black
That's one
down
of my
there.
biggest fears.
No, my eyes were fucking open. I was glued to that couch. When I tell you it's pitch black, I thought there was just something over me trying to hold me down where I couldn't even like move my toe. I couldn't move a finger. But my eyes were open. I couldn't move my head from the side to side. But I remember like scanning the room, like, why can I move? And why am I why
Oh.
why am I pinned down to this couch right now? And like it
I would
was
have closed my eyes immediately.
no, I swear to God I did. I like closed my eyes and I just started praying in my head because I couldn't move my mouth. I couldn't speak. And I think I either went back to sleep or like I eventually woke up, but like I promise you in that very moment I thought like a shadow figure was holding me down, like a fucking demon, like trying to like suck me into the couch. I'm not joking. Like it really felt like someone was trying to like push me into the couch and like I would never come out.
And I rebuke that in the Lord's name.
Amen.
Oh my gosh, that's terrifying.
It was very terrifying. And that's like why I refuse to sleep on my back. I say my prayers every night before bed. And if I feel like, honestly, like, because with my surgery, I've been sleeping on my back a lot more.
Yeah.
And lately, I've been feeling like if my mind doesn't want to shut off, but my body's tired, I can like feel myself almost entering that realm and I will fucking jolt myself.
Yeah.
I will move. I will say, I rebuke you in Jesus'
Mm-hmm.
name. Not happening today. Absolutely the fuck not.
One that pops like straight to the top of my mind is when we were in Tennessee. And I didn't tell you, I think I told you this after we got back from Tennessee.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
So, Franklin, Tennessee is the home of a lot of the like Civil War fights and things like just like very haunted all around. And
Tennessee itself is a very haunted historical
yeah,
state. And like of course I knew part of it, but like going there and like researching and visiting the like the museums and the
yeah.
houses, Lord Jesus.
No, and I
Lord
think
Jesus.
I love learning about history. Like I'm such a history nerd. I love it. So it's really fascinating that we get to like go to these houses and like learn a lot about like the history and the war and things like that.
Yep.
But we were at the Lotes
The
house.
Loads. Ooh.
And I didn't
I'm getting
feel
cold.
I didn't feel like anything weird or anything like that. But they have like ghost tours there
Yeah.
and things. And I was talking to the guy. I'm like, hey, do you have any like stories? Have you been on these tours and stuff? Like he was telling me a few things about the house. Nothing crazy. But when we went up the stairs. You know, we were going through the house. We went up
I remember you telling me this.
to the child's room. And I felt like a little like tug on my shirt or someone like bump into me or something like that. So I turn around to see if someone bumped into me. No one was there. No one was even
No,
close
stop
to
it
me.
right now. I'm
And like,
literally getting goosebumps.
and it was crazy because we were, I feel like, a pretty big group.
Yeah.
And I guess we must have just been like the first ones in the room. So that's why I turn around because there were so many other people. I would have been like, oh, sorry, or something for like someone bumping into me, and there was no one
That's
behind me.
terrifying.
But I didn't like it didn't freak me out. I just like you probably couldn't tell like I was spooked or anything like that. Like it just happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. But I didn't say anything, I think, until after we got home.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, the Carnton.
I don't even want to talk about that fuck ass house. That was the first one, right? No, I don't even want to talk about that fuck ass house.
The Carnton house.
And the man that I asked about like if he ever like experienced anything at the house, I was going to tell him last time we were there, I was going to ask them about it. And he told me they were going to tell you no. And they were going to tell me any like spooky stories about that house because they want to create like this perfect image around it. And they don't have like ghost tours there. They like I guess the people that work there like refuse to bring up anything like that, and like will basically like lie to me and tell me like, no, nothing's happened. Yeah, so I'm very happy
Wow.
I talked to the man at the Lotes
Oh
house.
my God.
Yeah.
So, do you remember the one guy in like the gift shop? I think it was at the third house we went to. I forgot the name of it.
Was he like an older man?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember how he was telling us the story about him and some buddies went out to the battlefield and the cannons were still
Yes.
hot?
Yes, yes, yes.
He told us the story about how he went to the battlefield of one of the Civil War days, and him and his friends were camping. First of all, he said that they went out to, because they have like the actual cannons that were used in the war as like
Mhm.
statues and stuff. He said that he touched them, they were warm in the middle of like, what was it, February or March?
I think it was like fall going into winter.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so
So
it
like
was like
pretty I mean,
colder.
even if it was summer, I feel like it shouldn't be like warm to the touch like that. Like
Yeah,
it just like warm to the touch where like they
at
just like
night,
fired a cannon.
like
Yeah.
literally at night. And he said that they were warm to the touch. They all fucking ran back to the tents. All their canteens were gone.
Mhm.
All of them. Unexplained. There was no one around
And
them.
like their wallets, their like personal items, literally
Anything of value.
everything was still there. It was
Except the
just their
canteens.
canteens. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm literally getting goosebumps again as we're talking about this.
Cuz like as a soldier in the war times, like what, like you don't care about those, like you want something to drink, you want some water, you need to be able to like
Yeah.
hydrate or put something in those things. So that's crazy.
No, I'm telling you right now, like
And like
look at my
never to
arm.
be found.
My hairs are standing straight up.
Yeah. Never to be
Never
found.
to be found. Gone. Into thin air.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
I think he said
Terrifying.
something else about their trip too, but I just can't remember it. But that alone would like freak me the fuck out.
Did they?
I think so.
Yeah, I did forget. Probably I blocked it out mentally because it's too fucking scary.
Yeah.
Oh my God. But when we came back from the Carnton house, which was the very first Civil War site that we went to.
I'm getting chills just thinking about it.
So in the gift shop, you can buy things that, they recovered from the war. And I bought a bullet. Didn't think anything of it. When I tell you, I came home and I just had the overwhelming sense to bless my entire apartment with holy oil, pray over it. I even had to have my mom come over and like bless every single surface in here. I don't want to say the word haunted because I know I'm not haunted. I know I don't have an attachment. I
Mhm.
rebuke any of that in Jesus' name. But I definitely felt like an overwhelming sense of just like sorrow, sadness,
And what's crazy is
and it stuck with me.
I felt the same thing too for probably a good like week after.
Definitely a week.
Which is
Definitely.
insane.
Yeah.
But I didn't buy anything there, I didn't bring anything back. But when we went down the second time, I bought a horseshoe. I think it's literally the coolest thing in the entire
A
world.
horseshoe from one of the horses that were on the battlefield. Yeah. They were
Um,
they dug everything up. That's how we were able
and I
to
think it's one of the coolest things. It was like what, like no, I think I only bought it for like $60, right?
60.
Yeah, which is insane. But I didn't have that feeling.
Yeah. No,
I only felt it at that first house.
the other two houses were fine.
Yeah.
The very first house.
And I think it's maybe because they turned it into, I don't think the other two places were used for like holding
I forgot about that.
like where the soldiers came in and they like did surgeries and stuff like
Yes.
that. Like yes, there was
Yes.
like a lot of like sorrow and death cuz like miles and miles was just like dead soldiers and they were there for like what? Like it took them months to
I
clean
think
up.
almost a year. He said like 9 months.
Very long time to even clean up, but that first house was used to like hold the soldiers,
Yeah.
and like they did like surgeries and stuff in there. There was like old like blood and stuff on the floor. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Yeah, the first house we went to, if you look it up, it's like a half hour outside of Nashville. The Carnton house, and it's by us. We can probably put the name in here. But it's someone like owns it, like owns the properties.
That house is actually still in the family's name. They
Mm,
just let the people, like the organization that runs all three of
yeah.
them, like have access to it and
Oh,
like takes
okay.
care of it.
But the Carnton House was used as an actual hospital for the Confederate soldiers.
Crazy.
And they performed surgeries in every single room. There's old blood stains there. There's
Like some of the instruments that they used are still in the house.
very, very heavy, very
Yeah.
spooky. So happy that I do not have that presence or feeling around me anymore.
Yeah. No, but
Um,
it must have stayed for
a
like a
week.
good week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that like we both felt the same thing. We didn't really tell each other until like it was over.
Yeah.
But like we were both experiencing like the same thing for the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I blamed it on the bullet. I'm like, bro,
No, but it happened to me. But I didn't want to talk about it to like keep like for it to that feeling for like to stay. I just wanted it to like go away and
yeah,
yeah.
we didn't want to keep the feeling that we were feeling alive.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cleanse myself. I almost literally went and bought sage. Like that's how crazy it was.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy experience. But thank God, like, whew, thank God I didn't see nothing. I didn't feel nothing. It was just like it was just like you know,
Mhm.
something that wasn't there.
No, because if what happened to me at the Lotes house happened to me there, I don't think I would have went back to see the other two places.
Yeah, I agree.
Cuz that was and there was a tree there.
The
Oh my gosh.
tree. Oh
Beautiful,
my
gorgeous,
God.
huge tree, older than our country.
Older than our country. Oh my God. And can we put a picture up for them to see?
Yeah.
Though and it's not a tree that you'd think you'd see.
Mm,
It grew so differently.
like 300 plus years old.
Yeah. Yeah. And that tree, you can tell it's seen a lot.
Yeah.
It
Did you
grew.
touch it? I refused
I
to touch
I
it.
touched it, yeah.
No, I refused.
It grew like
Maybe you got some bad juju on you and you
don't hold it against that tree. um
No, I refused to touch it. I was scared.
no, I needed to feel connected with it.
No, because this is gonna sound crazy. You ever seen like? Oh my gosh, this is gonna sound so stupid. Have you seen the? Have you seen Wednesday, like the TV show?
Yeah.
You know how like that, or like sometimes in shows where people just like touch stuff and they look up and they like see
no,
shit. I was
I
scared that was gonna happen to
no,
me.
I promise you, when I was touching it, I thought it was gonna be like a That's So Raven moment where like,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
No, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I was not trying to fuck with that shit. I was so scared.
No, I wanted to touch it just because, like, when am I gonna get another chance to touch a tree like
Yeah.
that? But like, it grew as if it was like weeping,
Yeah.
like the way that the branches were all sporadic, the way that like the trunk it was like weaved in layers,
Yes.
like as if it was like trying to like cover itself.
Yeah. No, it was crazy. I will put a picture up though.
It was beautiful, but
Right here.
it was beautiful, but it was really sad,
hmm
very heavy.
So I used to live in this house. I think it was made in like 1900, 1901. And that shit was haunted as fuck. Like haunted as fuck. I would just like the feeling. I hated being there alone at night. Like I refused to be there by myself at night. It was just creepy as shit, haunted as fuck, and
Oh Jesus.
you just felt it. Um, but this story is about after I left, a couple years after.
Okay.
My roommate that I was with had a son, and he was probably like 2, 3 at the time, but he didn't really talk then. Um, and I just recently talked to them, and the boy's probably like 7 or 8 now. And I guess he used to tell his mom, like, "Hey, do you remember when we like lived at that house and like the people outside?" And his
No,
mom is like,
wait,
"What the
hold
fuck
on.
are you talking about?"
I can't. I don't know if I want to hear this,
And
bro.
our bedrooms were on the second floor, and he's like, "Yeah, I seen people like outside our window and describe them
No, I can't.
like describe what they were wearing, what they looked like." And he's like, "You don't remember that?" And we're like, "No, what the fuck are you talking about?" Um, but it was one of those places where, like, you just constantly feel like something is there, you're being watched, but, like, for him to, like, give in great detail what these people looked like, and they're like, "Yeah, they were standing outside my window." Motherfucker, we're on the second floor. What do you mean they were
No,
outside your
you
window?
guys, I'm literally gonna throw up right now. I can't handle
No, and
this.
part of me is kind of glad he didn't really talk then,
No,
because that would have fucked me up. So finding out like a few years later, like,
that's
truly makes so much sense. Um,
scary as hell.
yeah,
That is scary
I
as
hated
hell.
that fucking house.
Oh my god. And this is the first time I'm hearing about this, and I'm like shivering in me timbers.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
so serious. Like I wish I could fucking like cover myself.
I had another story in mind for you, but another one just popped in my brain.
Okay, so you got to tell us both.
So, growing up, I had this really, really close friend. I used to stay at her house all the time. And she had this mirror in her house. And
Mm.
we thought it was like, I think like portals and stuff are real. We don't have to get into that. It freaks me out. We don't have to truly get into that. But there's this mirror, and we're like, we need to get it the fuck out of the house
Because it gave you bad vibes.
Yes. So we that house that house in itself could be a whole episode
Wait,
because of the amount
which
of stuff
house?
that happened. Like we could
Oh,
make a
okay.
whole I can make a whole episode about that house because how all the shit that like I've encountered there,
Really?
yeah. But anyway, so we like spray painted and painted like the mirror.
Okay.
Because we didn't want like at that point it's not a mirror anymore.
Yeah.
And you could do whatever the fuck you want with it.
Yeah.
So we spray painted it, painted over like the mirror part, and put it in the fire. Tell me why the whole entire thing burnt like regular wood.
What?
Like the glass didn't like crack or make shards or like pop. Because you know how sometimes people like throw a bottle in the fire and it'll like pop and explode?
Yeah.
No. It
It burnt like wood?
The whole entire thing burnt like wood.
How does that even
Crackled the whole
happen?
way. I have no idea. Crackled the whole way
So the
like
mirror was
wood.
gone. Like no
N-
reminiscence of the mirror.
no. It all burned like regular wood.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I've never thought about burning a mirror. We should try that someday. Like just burn a mirror and see what it does.
No. What if it like shatters and explodes?
Girl.
That's why I really think it was like something more. Because of the way like it burned.
So wait, why so you got to tell me why you got bad vibes from it and what made you
It was a really, really old mirror, and just like the house itself was probably one of the most haunted houses I've ever been to.
Really?
Yes. Like
Why is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
I don't like talking about it because that's how scary it is. Yeah.
Really?
I hated that
Can you
house.
give us another story
But
about
she was
it?
my friend, so of course I like stayed the night all the time.
Now I'm really intrigued. So what else happened?
We
Tell the
would
people.
like see.
Oh,
my gosh,
I don't
this
even
is
like
so
how this
scary.
is going. I don't.
I don't like talking about this house because how scary it was.
I don't like where this is going. I don't want to hear about you seeing anything.
Yeah, we would like see, especially in the hallway if you
Please
were in
don't
the
say the
living
word.
room.
Gosh,
It was
damn
more
it.
like blobs, just
No, I can't.
black blobs.
Don't
like
say the word though.
On the ceiling. Like
You guys. No, why do we do this to ourselves? It's literally it's broad fucking daylight. I'm
no, I'm not gonna be able to sleep
okay.
tonight.
Should I come over? Oh, I can't get up your stairs. No, every time, like, if we watch videos on YouTube that are, like, scary, like, I'd stay the night at her house, but now I can't.
There ain't no way you're
She
getting up
has,
the stairs.
like, 30 stairs, bro. I cannot get up those stairs.
14.
It feels like 30.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Definitely one of the most haunted houses I've ever been to. I have so many stories there. I absolutely hated that house, but, like, she was, like, one of my childhood best friends. Of course, I, like, went over there and stayed the night and stuff, but like
Yeah.
it was a lot.
That's terrifying.
And I don't really like talking about it because, like, how I could probably text her or call her right now and she could tell me a million more stories.
Yeah.
But it is, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was spooky.
Ooh, that's so scary.
Oh my gosh, I probably have like a million of these stories. But like
It seems like you do, you haunted bitch.
No, but I've like suppressed them all because I like how scary they are. Like I don't like thinking about stuff like that.
Yeah.
I am about to cut this whole video and start new because I'm so scared right now.
We already are talking about it. You're the one who's like, well, spooky stories. I'm like ready for conspiracy theories. You're like, we're gonna get down.
Well, I said spooky stories and conspiracy theories. I just have a lot of spooky stories. I have more. I'm gonna save those for Halloween though.
Oh my god, yeah.
So enough. Oh.
She was waiting for that to happen.
Got my ass.
Every episode, someone drops their mic.
Last episode, both of us did.
Yeah.
I was just fucking waiting for that to happen. Damn it. Anyways, are you ready to move on to some conspiracy theories? Because some freak me out. I'm not talking about those. But some like are just like, it's like lighthearted and fun to talk about. So let's brighten the mood a little bit. So maybe I could get some sleep tonight.
Let's go 180. Wait,
Facts.
hold on.
Why are you yelling? Because I'll stop right now. Get into these conspiracy theories. I just want to say these are all alleged. They are not coming from a place of facts. And it's just something lighthearted and fun. So please don't come for my ass.
A few moments later.
My beautiful, beautiful friend, would you like to start us off?
I think this is one that most humans can agree with. Allegedly. I'm going to say that before every single thing. Mm-hmm. Allegedly, I think Big Pharma is the most crooked, corrupt organization to ever exist. Allegedly. And I think they are holding the cure to all sorts of diseases, especially cancer. There's a science behind it, like literally and figuratively. Like, they just see dollar signs, and it's very, very sad. And it's like we as normal citizens can't do anything about it because we're supposed to trust the opinions of these professionals, especially if it hits home for you and you had someone, or you are currently dealing with someone that's, battling cancer or Alzheimer's, or really any disease that they say is uncurable, That's opinion number one. What about you?
I would like to circle back where we kind of were talking about last week, about how I think we've never been to, allegedly, how I think we like never been to space and everything NASA shows us is a lie.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Allegedly, I believe that there's truth behind every just kidding, and there's definitely truth behind some of these theories. And I believe that NASA, allegedly, is a fake, is a phony. I don't know if any humans have been to space. I believe that there's technology, like maybe a camera or something that can reach space that came back. I don't know if us as a species has been out there.
I see, this is like the struggle of science and religion. Mm-hmm. Because this is why 50-50, I think the earth is flat, whatever. I just recently watched this video. And it was, so there's this movie called The 2001 Space Odyssey. And the director of it, a lot of people say like it was filmed, I want to say, in the 60s. And a lot of people, like, if you watch sci-fi movies from back then, it looks like absolute shit. Okay. So people were just like completely amazed at how they like made it look so good. And there's in the video I watched, it was like they had I think the director or something of who made that, like, help them with the fake moon landing video. And all the movies that director came out afterwards, he put little hints, because technically he can't say that. You have to send like NDAs, blah blah blah, whatever. All the movies he made after that was like giving like little hints, like, hey, no, guys, like, this is fake, and I helped them with it.
Yeah.
So that's something really interesting to think about. Also, when you see stars, it is like looking at lights underwater.
Yeah.
So that's why I believe in like the firmament and like things like that, and like space isn't how we think it is.
Okay.
Just because like the way like we view it, and I don't think we're just like, I don't think we are this like globe rotating like a giant rock floating in space. Like that it just doesn't make sense to me. It's not for, I know people, like, when I bring this up, people look at me like kind of crazy, and that's for all flat earthers. But a lot of flat earthers have their own theories. I don't really know like too much about their theories. That's just like how I feel because of a biblical standpoint.
Okay. I don't really have much opinion about that. I'd have to,
it's really interesting.
Research it more.
I love meeting new people and ask if they think the earth is round or flat.
What do you guys think? Round or flat? Drop it in the comments.
Do you have any more you want to talk about? Do you think there was a cornucopia in the Fruit of the Loom?
I was just about to say the Mandela effect. Yes.
Me too.
Definitely.
And
I wish I had something that showed it.
And like, whoever is out there trying to trick us, you ain't smart. You ain't slick.
At all.
Like, there's literally proof that there was a cornucopia.
Oh, you know what'd be fun? If I pull up Mandela effect things and we can
see if I remember it one way or another. Okay.
That'd be fun. Apparently Curious George doesn't have a tail now.
No. He does not have a tail.
Curious George always had a tail.
That one I'm a little iffy about. I don't remember.
No. Curious George always had a tail, bro. Pikachu?
It's something with his tail, right? The black?
Yeah. Pikachu always had
the black on his tail!
Yes, the end of it!
Yes. And they're trying to say that he doesn't?
Yeah.
No.
Look.
And that motherfucker did. Yeah. No, he always had a black thing on his tail.
Literally. What else is common?
Oh, the Monopoly guy?
The Pinnacle?
Yeah. And had one.
Always have.
And had one.
Yeah, look it. This was the fucking Fruit of the Loom.
Yeah.
Bro. 1,000%.
And like, people have their old t-shirts.
Can we see this?
People have their old t-shirts with the logo with the cornucopia.
Yeah. Insane. Like, what are we trying to prove here?
I don't know. Kit Kat, do you think it has a line?
Oh, the little dash?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it does too, but I don't think it does.
Now it doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's one right here. Oscar Mayer? Oscar Mayer? That can't be a real one.
No, it is. I think it used to be Meyer.
They're not saying now it's Mayer now.
Yeah.
The Oscar Mayer wiener. Come on.
Yeah.
Not the Oscar Mayer wiener.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. What else? The Monopoly Man is like, that one's hitting home.
Yeah.
That one, he always had a pinnacle.
Yeah.
Bro.
And how you trying to fool me on something silly? But this is where like the whole like jumping timelines and the whole timeline thing comes into effect.
Yeah. Did the Mandela effect really make itself known after COVID?
No, it was before. It started because people remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison. But then I think he died in like sometime in the 20 teens. And everyone's like, I thought that motherfucker been dead.
Looney Tunes? Come on, bro. It was always Looney Tunes, like cartoon. Toons.
Yeah, but now it's tunes like a song.
What the fuck?
Or Fruit Loops? I swear, the Fruit Loops, it was
The
yes!
The two
Yes!
cereals!
And now it's actual spelled like fruit. No, it was the fucking cereal.
It was the cereal.
Yeah.
That was always a part of it. Not the Quaker Oats guy.
Let me see.
Like,
they're trying to say that's him now?
yes.
Who the fuck is that?
Can you guys see that? Probably not.
No, you're gonna have to. No, that one kind of creeps me out. You're gonna have to send me that picture.
Who the fuck is this Uncanny Valley motherfucker?
What
the
fuck is that?
Fuck? Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. We're getting the fuck out of there. I do not like that.
He looks creepy as shit.
The Pringles guy?
What about him?
Apparently he has a monocle. He never had a monocle before. Or a pinnacle. What is it called?
I think a pinnacle.
Whatever it's called.
Oh, that one I do not know.
No, it was always just the face.
Oh, Mona Lisa smile.
Shut up. They did not try it. All right, let me look at that.
She has like a little grin.
Girl, it's Mona Lisa, by the way.
What did I say? Mona?
Yeah.
Mona. My bad.
Like the Panic at the Disco?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Mona Lisa.
A little grin. And take that shit-eating grin off of her face because she's never had one.
What the fuck? So someone altered her painting.
That's just... Allegedly, that's how it always was.
There's no way! She was always known for her, like...
Like RBF, yeah.
Yes, RBF. Who is this? That is not Mona Lisa. Wow.
Want to know another crazy one?
Sure.
What is Tony the Tiger's slogan?
Tony
for
the
Frosted
Tiger.
Flakes.
Oh, fuck. Frosted Flakes was my favorite cereal growing up. I don't remember.
He's like, they're great.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
Never happened.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
Oh my god! I'm like, I will fucking boycott. There ain't no alleged shit about that, bro. They're great.
No, I'm just kidding.
I remember the commercial.
I knew you would believe me, though.
I would.
So I could keep yapping on and on for quite a few more hours. I'm not going to do that to you guys. Hopefully you didn't get too spooked out.
Toes.
Hopefully you didn't get too spooked out. I know I did. I know I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Rest in peace to sleep tonight.
But we really hope you enjoyed. We wanted to do something like a little spooky, a little different.
Summerween shit.
If you have any like really good conspiracy theories you believe in, any spooky stories, let us know. I would love to read them.
Yeah.
And thank you for making it this far in the video.
Thank you so much to everyone who has stayed with us this whole time. We cannot wait until we continue our journey, uploading these videos. I think it's super fun, entertaining. Can't wait to grow as a community with everyone and
be international.
International. Fans from everywhere. If you laughed with us, if you like our content, if you think we're funny, if you think we're pretty, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to be notified for our next video. Share with your friends, and we cannot wait to see you next time. Until then.